here again with some new creepy stories that will get you chills. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe to this channel to support it and get more content like this. Number 1. Last year I hired a babysitter named Maya through a local Facebook group. She seemed friendly and had good reviews. The first 2 nights went perfectly fine. My son liked her, and she always texted updates. One Friday night I was out at dinner when Maya texted, "Hey, did you mean for someone else to come over tonight?" My blood ran cold. I hadn't sent anyone. I called immediately, but she didn't answer. 10 minutes later, another text. "He says he's your brother." I don't have a brother. I left the restaurant without paying and drove home as fast as I could. When I pulled into the driveway, every light in the house was off. My heart was pounding so hard I could barely unlock the door. Inside, it was silent, too silent. Then I heard whispering coming from my son's room. I kicked open the door. Maya was on the floor, clutching my son, both crying. She pointed toward the closet. When the police arrived, the door was still locked from the inside. No one was in the closet, but on the inside of the closet door, there were fingernail marks, deep ones, and the faint outline of a shoe print that wasn't ours. The cops said it was probably a break-in attempt, but the door was locked, and the shoe print was on the inside. Number 2. A few months ago, I rented an Airbnb for a weekend trip. It was a cozy little cabin in the woods, cheap, quiet, perfect for a getaway. The host seemed nice, and the place was spotless. The first night was peaceful, but the second night, I started noticing strange clicking noises. Every time I turned off the lights, I heard click. Every time I moved around, click. At around midnight, I got up to get some water and saw a faint red light near the smoke detector. I climbed on a chair to look closer. It was a tiny camera lens. My stomach dropped. I started searching the cabin. There were cameras hidden behind picture frames, inside a vent, even in the bathroom light fixture. My hands were shaking so bad I could barely pack my things. When I checked the Wi-Fi router before leaving, I saw the name of the network, Abin Guest 202. Under connected devices, there was another one, Cabin Live View. The host texted me as I drove away. "You left early. Did something scare you?" I never replied. When I checked the listing later, it was gone. The account deleted. But sometimes, I still get spam emails with the subject line, Cabin Memories. Number 3. When I bought my first house, it came with an attic that the realtor said was sealed for safety. I didn't think much of it until one night. I heard footsteps above my room. At first, I brushed it off as the house settling, but then came dragging noises like someone was pulling boxes around. The next day, I borrowed a ladder and pushed the hatch open. Dust fell everywhere. The space looked empty, except for a blanket and a few empty water bottles. Someone had been living up there. I called the police and they searched the area but found nothing. They told me it was probably a squatter who moved on. I changed the locks and tried to move on too. But a week later, I found a note on my kitchen counter. The handwriting was shaky and hard to read. It said, "I liked it better when you didn't know I was here. I don't sleep much anymore. Every night I swear I can still hear her walking above me. Just quieter now. Like she's trying not to get caught again." Number 4. It was 2:47 a.m. when my phone buzzed with a notification. Motion detected at front door. I checked the camera feed. A man was standing there staring into the lens, smiling. No knock, no words, just staring. He stood like that for almost 5 minutes before walking off into the darkness. The next night it happened again. Same time, same man, same smile. This time he leaned closer until his breath fogged the lens. Then he whispered something I couldn't make out. I called the police, but they said as long as he wasn't trespassing, there wasn't much they could do. So I stayed up that third night waiting. At 2:47 a.m. the camera activated again, but now the feed showed nothing but static. Then a single frame flashed on screen. It was my own face asleep in bed. I don't have any indoor cameras. Number 5. 2 nights ago I was lying in bed when my phone buzzed. It was a text from my own number. It said, "Don't look outside." I laughed at first, thinking it was a glitch. Then it buzzed again. "He's watching you." My heart sank. I turned off the light and peeked through the blinds. There was a man standing across the street, perfectly still, looking right at my window. I couldn't see his face, but I knew he could see me. I dialed 911, but before they answered, another text came through, "Too late." When the police arrived, they searched the street. No one was there. No footprints, no cars. I showed them the texts, but my phone showed no message history at all. Now every night at the same time, I get a notification that says, "Message not received," but I never sent one.